vouchers, more savings. Applying multiple vouchers from cashback, free shipping.
A cracked iPhone is the most common repair performed at Apple's retail stores, with a quarter of users experiencing it. But why do the devices seem so fragile in the first place? Well, that's what I'll explain right now. If it seems like cracked screens weren't nearly as widespread until the iPhone, you'd be correct. Previously, virtually every mobile device had a plastic display, from the BlackBerry to the iPod. And Apple planned on the original iPhone featuring one also, but late in the product's development, Steve Jobs insisted that the device have a glass display instead, mainly to avoid all the unsightly scuffs and scratches often found on soft plastic displays. But there was one problem. Glass is much harder than plastic, but it's also more brittle, meaning the display would scratch less, but shatter more, and that's exactly what happened. But there are additional factors that contribute to iPhones cracking more often than, say, Android devices. While most smartphone manufacturers use the same Corning Gorilla Glass, many have added their own technique to making the glass less susceptible to cracking, and almost every approach includes a layer of plastic, sort of like a built-in screen protector. That does add durability, but also adds thickness, something Apple prefers to avoid. Also, consider the way Apple designs the iPhone's display. On almost every model, the front glass extends to the very edge, and in some cases actually curves around the edge slightly. That means when the phone is eventually dropped, that glass panel is likely to hit the ground first, causing it to crack. But on many Android devices, the display glass ends before the edges, with a metal or plastic bezel absorbing most of the impact when dropped. Now, Apple's tried to remedy this issue by attempting to develop sapphire glass displays for the iPhone in 2014 until the company providing the glass went bankrupt. With the iPhone 12, Apple added ceramic nanocrystals to the device's front glass, which made it 4 times more resistant to cracking, although the rear glass panel doesn't feature the added protection. So while any smartphone can crack, the iPhone has proven to be especially vulnerable. This is Greg with Apple.